never really noticed.
You know, one of the things I want to promote the most is men having self-respect. Men having self-respect. Men having love for themselves. Because I believe so many men are so scared of being alone, feel unvalued because of the world, so they will accept whatever. Right? Even the women that, you know, show semi-love to them or give them a bit of attention, they will accept it. They will accept it because they are one. Again, they feel like there's no value in themselves. So if a woman even shows them a little bit of attention, then, you know, they will be so happy for it. So they will do whatever they can to hold on to that little bit of attention. And two is that they feel so unappreciated, so devalued in the world that they think that this is what they deserve. That's it. You know, whatever it is, this is, I guess this is the best I can get. Where this is the thing where I think a lot of men also is like, they seek validation from women so much that, you know, it's never going to pan out how you want it. That's the thing where I want more men to understand that, you know, the world is what it is. If you're not happy with yourself, others won't be. Others won't. If you don't have self-respect for yourself, the people that you pick and choose and surround yourself with won't have respect for you too. So I wish more men will just not take crap just because, you know, just because they feel devalued, they feel worthless. So, you know, make money, live your life, have your boundaries, do everything because it's for you, you know. Things like this is just sad.
Mr. G, you are not the father.
I wanna take you somewhere that you know I can, but it's so cold.
I'm sorry, Mr. G.
I brought you daffodils on a pretty
I'm very sorry. I can see that hurt to hear. You are shaking.
I know.
I feel your nervousness from here. Are you okay?
Yes, got it.
Mr. Benny, you
so tired.
are not the father.
I wanna cry and I wanna love.
It doesn't matter. I'm still either.
You said earlier that if Robin was not your biological child, it causes you to doubt whether or not you truly are the biological father of Jermaine Benning Jr. And because of that doubt, the court wants to make sure when you leave here you have the whole truth. Mr. Benning, what are your hopes?
I hope Jermaine's mine. I really do. It'd be good to know at least one of my kids is mine.
Mr. Benning, you are not the father.
I didn't know that was going to come out like that.
Mr. Rasmussen, you are not the father. Miss Miller. Miss Miller, I'm sorry. That's a lot of nerve considering the alternative is somebody that don't want nothing to do with you or your child.
I'm sorry.
That's a lot of nerve. But that cheering you did, what you cheering? I'm a single mother with nobody that loves me or my child. What you cheering for?
I'm not.
No, you were. He is over here breaking down because he loves this child so much. I sit here day after day after day with women hoping a man would drive 16 miles to see their baby, much less 160 miles each way. And you have no compassion for not just him, but for Zaylee. She's 3 years old. Now, he's not just going to be heartbroken. We got to break this news to her.
I will never believe the propaganda that women are empathetic. Now, maybe the individual cases, but women, just because you're a woman doesn't make you empathetic, doesn't make you caring and loving and whatever. No, maybe the individual, not just because you're a woman. Because this is disgusting. This is the thing where women would never understand the pains of men. They never do. They never would want to understand it. This is the thing where, why do you think even men in good relationships want to know have paternity tests? It's not like he wants to distrust you. It's that he knows the pain. He knows the pain if he finds out that this child's not his. Even the 0.1% if this child's not his. Because this is the thing where women will know 100% if that's their child. Men don't. All men go by is just the trust of a woman. And I can tell you this, trusting people in general, it's a lose-lose thing. It's like, because I bet you all these women have said, oh yeah, you trust me, I would never cheat on you, all this stuff. And yet, you see, contrary to, contrary to the belief, it's just sad. Here's a man breaking down. You're a stepdad who misses his baby girl, now a teenager who decided to move in with her real dad. Now, yeah, that's her. She has a right to do that. She has a right to do that. I'm not. There's really no blame anywhere. I'm not saying I'm blaming anyone or anything. But this is the thing where, and you can read the caption itself. I don't know if it's the same. I don't know if this is girl, whatever. I don't know that. But this is the thing where a lot of women don't realize why, or you know what? Maybe some women would too. Where why is one of the reasons why men wouldn't want to be stepfathers? Why men wouldn't be stepfathers? Because at the end of the day, there's very little benefits and just a whole lot of pain or responsibilities. One, you have responsibilities. You don't have authority a lot of times. You don't. Two, at the end of the day, you can't ever tell if shit like this will ever happen. Shit like that down there will ever happen. Where you could have the real father could barely be around or not around at all, and you take up the slack. You provide, you protect, you try to be the best father out there. And yet still at the end of the day, she will want to know or be around her real father, or the kids would rather or be around their real father. They will still choose their real father at the end of the day. And you know what? Maybe it's understandable, right? But again, no one's thinking about the feelings of men. That's why a lot of men, you know what? Yeah, if he's a good man who wants to be a good father, good husband, he's going to put his all into it. And then when he puts his all into it, he's destroyed for it. He feels like, what was the point? What was the point? Because if it was, men would think if it was my own child would not go to his, another man. He would not go to another man for whatever, for love, for validation, whatever. Because he's my real child. That's the thing. But a stepchild, it is hard to tell if a stepchild will truly see you as the father, or just a good man that stepped up when they needed you. But at the end of the day, when they grow up, they don't need you anymore, and they would choose someone that they believe is their real father. So that's the thing where this is where a lot of women don't realize why men call single mothers red flags. Again, a lot of reasons, but this is one. Men see examples. A man will see this and say, yeah, single mom is a red flag. Marrying a single mom is a red flag. There will be plenty of men like this man that will ignore those red flags, but there will be plenty of other men that won't. So, yeah, this is a sad thing. It's a sad, and I understand this man's feelings. I do. And I feel also sad when women don't understand men's feelings. While women can't say, okay, yeah, I get it, I'm a red flag. I understand it. I get it that men will be hesitant to be with me. I should I should do even better to assure or compensate, but it is what it is.
Can you see the sign? Yeah, I can see the sign. Hold on. Don't do it!
I guess, I get it. It was she was doing a video, fun clip, whatever. But this, to scream at a man who wanted to help you. This is a thing where women clearly, like we see this, right? Women don't say, "Where's the gentleman? Where's the men that want to open your door? Where's all these men that want to give you? Where's all these men that should give flowers and all these things that women say? Where's these men? Where's the men that, build houses, provide all this stuff? Where's this men? You killed him. Like that. You disrespected him. You made him feel worthless. You made him feel useless. You don't appreciate him. This is this is the same thing. I've seen videos. I've seen things where men try to open doors for women, and then women insult them, disrespect them, and just say that no, you don't need to do that. Okay, cool, great. Then men don't do it, and then women complain. Why are men not doing it? Just it's exactly the same thing where I've seen videos of women saying, "Don't hit on women in the gym." Okay, cool. Men stop. Men don't do it. And then there's women who say, "Why aren't men hitting on me or showing interest in me when I'm in the gym?" I literally seen a video like that. That is the thing, where women can't even get on the same board with each other. It's like, this is a problem where it's only women that think that men need to be able to read your mind. That is insane. Men are literal creatures. They're not going to read your mind. They're going to say, they're not going to assume things. Do you want to do that? Do you want to do this? No, you need to tell him. Be straightforward. Don't be playing around. Be straightforward and be consistent. Okay? You don't tell a man, don't help you. And then another thing is like, why aren't men helping me? That's the thing where, no, be consistent. Men, in general, try to be and are usually consistent. You don't want me to help you? I'm not going to help you. Then all men will see that, okay, this woman is disrespectful to a man that wanted to help her, okay, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to be disrespected. I don't want to be in that kind of situation. So most men, majority of men, get the message. That's the thing where women seem to not be able to grasp the consequences of your actions. Just like the thing where women say, I want to be equal to men. I want to make just as much as men. Great. But guess what that does? Now men see you as equal. Why do you need a provider? You're equal. You should be equally paying the bills. Equally paying the bills. And in the flip side, this is my personal thoughts. You should be getting him to, since you are equally paying the bills, he should be equally taking care of the kids and taking care of the household. Now, I believe in equality. Women fought for it. I agree to it. Don't date men that would not contribute equally to other aspects in life. It's that simple. But again, that's the thing that women don't understand. There are consequences to your actions, your actions and your words.
We want more of this. Season 2? Do we know anything?
The Ilaria show.
No. I think we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it feels to have it be out there.
It's gonna be great. You're a winner.
Oh my God! When I'm talking, you're not talking.
Sorry.
No, when I'm talking, you're not talking. This is why. Yes, we'll have to just cut him out of the show. No, I mean, I think this is a really raw show, and it's very real, and we took a lot of chances.
The utter disrespect, the complete destruction of his masculinity. This is the thing where I've said this I'm a big supporter of this, and I said this before. I will never pick a woman based on her beauty. I don't do that. I will pick a woman based on her character. I will pick a woman based on how she treats me, how she views me. I honestly think I get it. Who doesn't want a beautiful woman? Who doesn't want a beautiful woman? But I've learned with wisdom that beauty is so superficial. Money, beauty, all those shit is so skin deep. You could be the most beautiful woman, and yet you treat your man like shit. Who cares? You wake up every day, she looks beautiful, great, but then throughout the day she treats you like shit. That doesn't make your day feel better just because she's beautiful. Believe it or not, I've dated a woman that most people would consider an 8. I have dated her. I dated a woman that most people would consider really beautiful. To just learn that she really didn't care for me. She didn't care for me. So it's like, and I've dated women that were not conventionally attractive and also didn't care for me. So it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, I've learned that great, beauty or not, it's like the physical is nice, it's great, but it's only skin deep. It doesn't show you who you are inside, your character. And I think a lot of men are failing at that. They come to realize too late that, okay, I picked this woman purely because I was attracted to her, and then to find out that she's such an ugly person inside. Shit like that is gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late. I'm not saying get someone that you completely unattractive. I'm getting someone that you can stand looking at them every morning. It's fine. You're not, I don't know, barfing. Someone that you find that's okay. They're decent. And this is the thing. It's not in settling. It's that you find what is more important. That's the thing. I'm not settling for a woman that I find average. No, I'm not settling for something like that. It's more about I am finding what is more important to me, not how you look, how you treat me. I think both men and women are now suffering from that, where they choose their partner on such superficial means. Women, how a man looks, and what's a man's bank account. For men, just purely on women, how they look. And I think we're suffering from that. So shit like that is just depressing, and I've learned it the hard way. And that's probably why dating will be hard. But at the end of the day, I'd rather get with someone that actually wants me than get with someone that just wants to use me. So.
Okay, what's my biggest dating red flag? This is a huge red flag for me. All right. What's so crazy? I was gonna say men.
Everyone should have standards. Have whatever red flags that you have. Okay. So I'm not. If that's her red flag, that's her red flag. That's not necessary. I'm not telling her to not have that. But what I want to say is that a lot of women don't understand that they are the root of their own problem. Now, if she's not, this is the thing, hypothetically, if straight men are her red flags and she's not dating, I don't really know her that well. If she's just dating women, then fine. If she's just dating bi men, okay. This is the thing where I'm fine with people having whatever preference they want, but then you complain about that preference. Like, so let's say this, hypothetically, she dates only bi men, and then she complains about her men, I don't know, going after other men. So really, you wanted that. This is the thing where, like, that's the example I'm saying, that women don't realize that they are the root of their own problems. Their preferences, their red flags, their thought process usually facilitates the problems that they are having. So hypothetically, women say my preferences are 6 foot men over 6 foot, men have 6 figures, men that are good looking. Okay, fine. But then you find out that, you know what, these men that you want, that is your preference, these men are womanizers. These men don't want to settle down. These men are liars, cheaters. These men have multiple women. And then you're like, then you complain, oh, all men are cheaters. Men are cheaters. Really? Or is it the men that you want? This is the thing where you wanted those men. Men didn't force you to pick who you wanted to pick. Men didn't force you to have whatever preference you want. Men didn't force you to recognize whatever foolish red flags you want to recognize. You did it yourself. This is the thing where I believe in accountability. If straight men are her red flags, cool. Don't date straight men. I mean, no one's forcing her. The thing is that, okay, if you don't date straight men, and if I'm not saying this gonna happen, but if then you date bi men and then you have problems with those men, I think at the end of the day, it's you are the problem. When you're not dating your red flags, yet you're still having problems, you're the common denominator. You're the reason why you have problems. So that's the thing where I just think a lot of times women are the root of their own problems and they don't realize it.
Whoa. Cooking with Kaya.
I find out you in there cooking with Kaya. Say that bitch down one more time. Cooking with
Bree.
no. Cooking with
Me.
no. Cooking with
I'm cooking with Kaya.
Bro, where's your recipe?
Cooking with Kaya. What?
You being for real right now?
Bro, she a chef.
Don't play in my face.
Why would you do that?
That's so disrespectful.
Bro, it's for a video.
That's so disrespectful.
Huh?
Real or not, nothing is original. Shit like this happens. And it's always fine that we can show abuse, toxicity towards men. And it's entertainment. If we do the same thing towards women, it's never funny. It's not entertainment, it's toxic, all that stuff. It's just the hypocrisy. It's a double standard. It's the double standards of the world. I just want to show the hypocrisy and craziness.
Y'all, so here's the thing. My husband works 2 jobs, and he works 64 hours a week. Has like 1 day off. And within that 1 day, I want him to go outside with us, like me, Sophie, and him, and I want us to have a family day. But he wants to stay home and spend time with us. But I don't want that. I want us to be outside. And I'm upset with him because we don't go outside and do activities as a family. Am I being reasonable or am I being a bad wife? I knew people on the internet are mean, but I didn't expect people to DM me and saying to go kill myself because I'm a bad wife and call me ugly and beast, whatever. But I think the issue is that people are assuming the situation. I don't ask my husband to go outside every time he's home. That's ridiculous. The guy is tired. I was upset because we had stuff planned that day and he woke up and decided he didn't want to go. That's why I was upset. The last time me, Anthony, and Sophia went outside was to go watch Moana 2 for like her first ever movie experience in a movie theater. After that, we haven't done anything, just the three of us. I really didn't expect that many people to see that video. Yeah, so I'm just kind of baffled at how mean people are, but I mean, that's to be expected. Whatever.